Hi there, how you doing? So welcome in. So this is Waterside Workshop and I'm Carl. So today we're working on the old Rover behind us and we're going to show you how to remove the front bumper without doing any damage to the car, where the bolts are, what size they are and what tools you need. So hopefully you'll be able to do that yourself, because on these they can be a pain. You have to remove the whole front bumper just to change a headlight bulb or something like that. So you really need to do that if you own a Rover 75 or an MGZT. And yeah, I think a lot of people just need to know how to do it. So hopefully I'll help you out, save you a bit of money and taking it in the garage and paying sort of an hour's labour to get rid of the, take the bumper off. And then you've got to take the headlights out, and then you've got to put new bulbs in, put it all back together. You end up paying sort of 2.5 hours, don't you? So they'd probably charge you free. So this way, I'll show you how to do it, show you what tools, and you should be able to do it yourself. So let's go, let's get started. Let's see what we've got to do. The biggest thing you want is on the floor down there. I'll show you. Most important thing to get is a nice big bit of cardboard, because as it drops forward, you don't want to scratch all the bumper on the concrete or wherever you're doing it. Even on the grass, if there's little stones and stuff on the grass, that will soon scratch it all up. That's definitely what you don't want. So you want something down there, piece of cardboard, a thick sheet, an old bed duvet cover or anything like that, something soft, just to catch the bumper as it comes down. So we're down underneath, and as you can see, each one of these little holes has got a screw in it. So you just do every single one of them. This one's got a cable tie on, which I'll cut and sort out, but there should be screws like this all the way along, right the way around. So they're the first ones to get out, get them all out. That'll be nice and loose. There's then one inside here in the wing, which we'll have a go at in a minute. We'll see what size that is. We've got these on top. These are 10 mils. All the way along. Left the blade there. There's quite a few along the top here, there's 5. And then there's 2 more here, so that's 7. And then the 2 over side, there's quite a few of them. So let's get some tools and let's get started. Bottom ones are out, apart from the corner ones. Okay, so we'll start mills. Get yourself a socket. A lot easier than using a spanner. Nothing crazy, they're not tight or anything. Unless they're seized, which most of them are not. You haven't got to worry about any of these along the top here, they're all the same size, so it doesn't matter where they go back in. You ideally want a little pot or something like that, which I'll probably grab in a minute. That's 2 of them. There's actually 5 along the top here. Sometimes that's easier in direction, just to spin it around like that. Lovely jubbly. One more left up the top in this middle row where the grill is. That's all 5 of them. Then we'll move on to the side ones, which are just above the lights there. These should be the same as well, and they are. That's them off us already getting that part loose. We'll then move to the other side. Same again. This one's a bit stiff, but some of them can be. When you put them back in, I advise using a bit of copper grease or something like that. That one's got a bit stuck in the socket, that one. pretty nice. So them ones all sorted, so there's 5 along the middle, 2 on each side, and that's all the bolts off the top, and that's all the bolts at the bottom. You then got to move to the sides. So what I recommend here is make sure nothing's on the ground. I've got a cable underneath my tyre there, which I don't really need. Turn the wheel to the passenger side so you can actually get into where you got to undo the bumper a lot easier, like so. Then up under here, should be able to get to your inner wheel arch and pull it out like that. And we've got to see what we got under here. Bear with me, I'm just working out what's there to undo. Oh, there was a 10mm there. That's already out by the looks of it on mine. There's normally a 10mm on the end of here, which will be the same as what we've been doing up the top there. And just feel a bit further along. Make sure there isn't nothing else, which I don't think there is. And that should come out like so. Be careful of your wing, but it's only plastic, it's not going to damage it. And we've got to do the same for the other side. So as before, turn the wheel, but turn it the opposite way this time. I'm going to get into that inner wheel arch. Same again like that, and then there should be a 10mm on the end. Get into the, it's a bit of a pain to get the inner arch a little bit, you have to sort of be rough with it. Because they are quite brittle and they've been there a long time. Got a little Phillips screw in the top of that one on the actual liner. Was that a 10? That could be a 10 actually. Yeah. So this 10mm is actually going through the liner. I'll actually bring you down and show you in a minute. We're doing this on a Tourer, but it'll be exactly the same as a saloon. Right, let me bring you down and show you what's going on. So you should be able to see under there, I'm undoing that 10mm nut there. If you undo that, pull your liner out, and then there might be one on the bumper behind that. If not, you should be able to pull your bumper off. And then like once we get to that stage, it should be a case of just wobbling the bumper and it should come out. Like so. What I normally do is, I'll show you a little trick what I normally do. I unplug this wire down here, literally on cardboard. Right, that'll do it. I'll just swing it around like so, and I'll leave that bottom corner connected because I've got no reason to take it off because I don't need to change the bumper. I'm trying to get to the headlights. You don't have to do it that way, but you have to undo one side of the corners and swing it around on one corner, and then that's a case of unbolting the headlights. With mine, I need to unbolt them and change the bulbs, and I'm also going to sand them back and rebuff them and stuff and get them all nice and shiny, but I'll show that in a different video. Okay, so I hope that helped you out. As I said, this little trick is quite handy if you don't want to take the rest off under there, but if you do, just undo the rest of the 3 screws and you can literally just take it right out of the way. But it just saves a lot of messing about with these spotlights and stuff. I'm going to have to change mine by the looks of things because they're not doing their job. I might upgrade them, but we'll do that another day. Right, so I hope that's helped you out. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully I've saved you a fair bit of money. You now know how to take a bumper off yourself. And in future, if one of your headlights or something like that go, you'll be able to remove the bumper and away you go. If you need to see further, see how these headlights come out, 10 mils on the top, 1, 2, 1 down the side here, number 3. I do believe that's it, and they're out.